guys, it's Isabella Illustrations here and welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be a top 5 TV shows of 2021. Now I will be doing a top 10 movies of 2021 video, as well as my most anticipated TV shows of 2022 and my most anticipated movies. So without further ado, let's get to the video. Now, I had a really hard time with the first two. I really keep switching back and forth between which one I believe should be in first place. So I finally had decided that Shadow and Bone would be the first. The best show of 2021 for me personally. At the beginning when it came out, I didn't know what it was about. I didn't really give a shit. I really didn't want to watch it. I was like, this looks dumb. But then when I watched it, I slowly did fall in love with it. And right away when I finished the show, I was like, okay, I gotta buy the books. I bought the first 3 of the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and then I went to buy the Six of Crows duology, and then I also had the King of Scars duology. So I ended up buying all the books. That's how much I loved the books and the TV show. I was like, I need more content. I haven't had a show like that in so long where I was like, oh my god, I need to get the books. I need to read these books. I need to get a poster. I need to get all this stuff. So it was a really big thing, Shadow and Bone, for me of 2021. It was a really big part of my life. And it's so good. And the fact that they're starting filming season 2, I'm super excited for that. So I gotta say, it's the #1 TV show for me of 2021 by far. It is just the most impactful. It was just the best. So I had to put it #1 on this list. Now, for the second one, I had to put Loki as the second best show of 2021. I love Loki. I have almost all the movies he's in. I have the first Thor, the Avengers, the second Thor, and the third Thor movie. And if they ever put the TV show on Blu-ray, I hope to get it. But I don't think Disney Plus is doing that right now, so it's kind of upsetting. But yeah, Loki. It was even better than I thought it was gonna be the show. It was so good. I've watched it like 3 times. I'm gonna watch it more. Still, it was that good. Every episode I was like, oh my god, when's the next one? And the other shows were not as exciting for me waiting for each episode. It was more chaotic waiting for the next episode for Loki than it was for any other show in 2021. Every week I was like, okay mom, new episode, we better watch it this morning, because I really, really wanted to see the new episode the morning it came out. That's how much I loved it. I don't normally get up early for TV shows, but when it's something I really love and it's really good, I would risk it. So I got up every morning, watched it with my mom first thing when we got up, and I loved every bit of it, every second of it. I loved Sylvie as a character, and I loved her and Loki and their chemistry and I love those two. I'm shipping them so hard right now, and I just love rewatching the show again and again just to see those two, and the whole timeline stuff and the interesting, how time works in the MCU and how it's changed and how the multiverse comes into play. It's all really interesting, so I really love that about that. It's kind of like with Shadow and Bone as well. It's like that. The world is beautiful, the magic or the science of how things work, it's just super interesting and fun, and yeah. Those two are my top favorite, no question about it. I couldn't have done or said it better than I have right now. Next, #3 was WandaVision. Now, WandaVision was actually really good too, but I was excited when a new episode came out, but not as excited as Loki, so that's why I put it more the third. I loved the whole stuff that they talked about grief and how grief is love persevering. It was really beautiful. That whole show talking about grief and how it can affect a person, especially a superpowered person like Wanda. It was really interesting, and it actually really connected with me on a personal level, which is something I really like that they do in these shows. You get more time with these characters, you get to know them better. And before that show, I didn't like Wanda really, I didn't really care about her. Now, I think she's one of my favorite MCU characters, and that's because of the show. It was really good. It taught some really good life lessons. I liked Agatha. I think she was really interesting, but everyone knew she was the villain, so it was like no surprise that happened. But it was still fun to speculate, and when the rumors were actually confirmed, I was like, oh my god, it is her. So that was fun it's fun to speculate and stuff. That was really fun with the show. You got to make theories, speculate, see what was right, see what was wrong later, and it was super fun and interesting. And I liked seeing her have kids. I think it was really cute. So yeah, it was a really good show, and I had to put it as third on this list. Alright, the fourth one is Midnight Mass, which is on Netflix. I love scary things. I like horror-ish element things and thriller type things. Sometimes it depends the thriller. Me and my mom both love that kind of horror stuff, so the fact that this show had a bit of horror kind of mixed with religion was actually really good and really interesting. The way Mike Flanagan intertwines everything, and the way he shows us stuff without telling us, which is what you're supposed to do when you're telling a story, I think it was really good. I think he couldn't have done a better job. I think that the religion part, you can really see that some people just go a little nuts. Like, it's just really crazy how religion can make people do some awful things and some crazy things. And I liked seeing that aspect a bit, because there's always going to be those crazy people in real life, right? So you can relate to that, but also at the same time, it's fiction. It's not real. There are no creatures that can make you younger. It's very interesting. I love the dynamic between the characters. The characters are very well fleshed out too, and that was very interesting. What else can I say about it? I just like the story, and I think you guys should watch it. I'm not gonna give any spoilers or anything, but yeah, I think it was really good. The fifth show is gonna be kind of laughable. You guys are probably gonna be like, really? You put this on your list? And yes, I did. The Smurfs TV show that came out this year. So it's based off of the film, the last Smurfs film that came out, the Smurfs The Lost Village. I love that movie. Oh my god, it was my favorite Smurf movie of all time. It was all animated, and they were doing a show, and I was like, as soon as I heard they were doing a continuation of that, but in show version, I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited for them to continue this. So now we get to see all the male Smurfs and all the female Smurfs together, because we saw them in the last movie, and I'm like, I've always wanted to see, like, what will that be like? How will the males and females interact? How will that work? So it was actually really interesting to see that, and I had the most fun with that show. It was just super fun, lighthearted, fluffy, and it didn't have anything super dark or meaningful. It was just a cute show, and it made me super happy, and that's what I need from a show. I just like to be happy watching it, and I like to be enjoying it a lot, and I did that with the Smurfs. It was really fun. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked seeing my top 5 picks. I don't know if you guys are a bit like, huh? I don't know if you guys are a bit confused, or you think I'm kind of strange. Just whatever your thoughts, comment down below. Yeah, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.